Hello all. Today I'm gonna clean out this Brother machine. It is not my machine. I borrowed this from family, and this is a microfiber cloth, so I'm just giving it a wipe. Giving it a wipe down. These are great. I don't like the way they make my skin feel, but wiping everything down. This was in my storage bag here that I got from Temu. And I wiped all this out, and then we're going to remove these screws to remove this plate, and we're going to take out the bobbin. And these are simple. Don't be afraid to service your machine, clean out your machine yourself. That's why you have the tools, right? That's why these machines come with tools. And if you get this second hand and you don't know about machines, keep in mind, these machines typically come with a whole little toolkit, so you can tend to it yourself. This one was a little bit of a pain to get this little plate off of the keeper thing off of the front here. So you can wipe this down. It is a little oily. I've got these off of Temu for, I don't know, it was like a 4-pack or whatever for, I don't know, pennies on the dollar, like 89 cents or $1. Definitely under $2, I would say. If you purchase from, a regular shop here, local in the U.S., I think they charge quite a bit more for them. But they have this little rubber, it's like a foam rubber, but it does great for cleaning. Look how gross this one is. I just cleaned my other machine, my Juki. I don't want to use this one because it's gross. So we'll go for a new one here. So I'm behind the camera, so I can't really see it. Yeah, sorry. So, this is going to come out. And if you have problems with your machine not turning, look at this already. Can you see? There's already stuff stuck to it. And if you're using cotton threads a lot, cotton fibers, they'll get stuck in here. So get in there, clean it really good. I'm typically really good about keeping my machine clean because I don't like machine issues. But you can get in here and clean all this out. This machine didn't have the little screwdriver and stuff inside of the little storage case, so remove the needle first. Don't get stabbed. I can't see if there should be a thing in there, but I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna have to turn off the camera for a minute so I can see what I'm doing. Stand by. Okay, found it. Okay, remove the needle. And then remove these screws. There's two. One here, one here. I don't know if you can see. Okay, I got both the screws off. Make sure the foot is up. Take this off. Check the underside, which I did not do in my last video, but I am doing in this one. And I go give all this a wipe just to make sure. I did one quilt on my Juki, and I flipped that plate over, and it was loaded with fibers. Look at this. You see what I'm saying? keep your machine clean. It'll treat you right. Take this off too. I'm not so familiar with this machine, but I can't get it off just now. I have issues with my manual dexterity sometimes. So, but I can see what I'm doing, where I'm sticking my cleaning device. Look at this. Yee. Nasty. So, yep. You can get in there. Clean all of this. My Juki doesn't have these little thingies, these little clamps that will open up this area here. And it really does make a difference when you can get in there and clean this. Keep it clean. I don't know what kind of oil this takes, so I'm not doing that. But it definitely makes a difference. Look at all this stuff I just collected out of here. I'm pretty good about keeping my machines clean, so you should too. Sorry about that. I had the blade upside down. That would help. There were little grooves, but to help with that. But I still can't get in there quite right with the camera, so I'm going to carry on without it being on. Okay, got the plate back on. This bit goes up. Is that right? Am I forgetting? Oh, nope. Sorry. This bit. So this, you want to make sure this goes in right, and we've already wiped all this down. See if I can get a better angle where I can work too. And it fits in here. What I do is, because I can never remember which way, and my Juki is so different, I don't have to deal with this anymore. So, and this tip here is very sharp, so be careful. Okay, then this goes in here, and it holds everything in place. There we go. Now, test it. Yep. And you wanna, when you oil right in here where the part moves, right? So, but I am not oiling because I do not have the oil for this machine. Well, I might actually, but I'm gonna let them handle it. It was pretty oiled. It feels pretty lubed when I was wiping everything down. This little thing will actually hold the bobbin in place. And just in case you want to test the tension, drop it like that. If it drops fast, you need to tighten it. If it drops loose, if it doesn't drop at all, then you need to loosen it. And it's like micro turns. It's so small. Okay, so there we go. We're ready to rock and roll. Now, put the needle in, and that's it. All clean. And this is, oh, did I lose the gunk? I guess I lost the gunk. It's on the carpet now. Oh dear. Oh well. So we're good to go. And that's how I did this Brother LS 1217 cleaning. Don't be afraid to clean your machine. That's what you got tools with your machine for. And if you didn't get any tools, like if you bought it pre-owned, whatever, get you some tools because you're going to need them. Don't be afraid to get in there. And yeah, that's it. Super simple. It's not rocket science. You don't have to pay somebody to do it. And this is why these machines come with tools, right? So you could do it yourself. Find the flat bit. this needle. My brother and I are always talking about, you know, doing as much for yourself as possible. So you don't have to rely on other people. This is difficult to do with the camera on. So, I don't know how other people do it. They probably have some sort of fancy camera equipment that I don't have. There we go. And then tighten that. And we take this. Pop this back on. And it's ready to go back home to its owner. This is not mine. I was borrowing it from my man's family, my man's mother and sister. Well, I didn't have my machine broke. Yeah, it was like, I couldn't figure out why I kept on going through all these machines. I'm like, what is going on? And I was happy to have this little machine, but I'm afraid that I'm going to break it with the kind of sewing that I do, because I do all kinds of projects and stuff. I'm going to back out so you can see. I got this bag from Temu, and it is Temu, not Temu, and it wouldn't hold my Juki, but it does hold this bag nicely. I mean, this machine nicely, and I think it was like $24, $25, whatever. And they just had this machine in like a red bag. Let's see if there are parts in here. There's the book for it. I think they got this secondhand actually. And they just had it like in a regular grocery bag. So I thought, as a thank you for them letting me borrow it, that I would gift them this bag as well. So, and it holds quite a bit. The bag is actually too big for the machine, so, which is a blessing, because now I can stick all this, the paperwork and stuff for the machine in here. And this Sidewinder thing, which I absolutely love. If you don't have one, I do recommend these. It was fabulous. I haven't tried it for I don't know if it takes all types of bobbins, but it works really good. And this bag is nice. It's got a little bit of a cushion to it. It's got a little bit of batting or something in there. It's got nice zippers all the way down. It's got a nice big zipper on this outside part. There's the treadle. There's probably, yep, there's the oil. There's the oil. And that's it. It's all ready to go. Thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a beautiful day.